one our Acharya, our Gurudev, said that Prabhupada has given us 16 mala chanting. So 16 mala chanting, we will get the perfection. He said yes, we will get 16 mala is sufficient enough to go back there to Godhead. But we need we need only 2 hours chanting. 16 mala means 2 hours. Then the rest of 22 hours, how our mind will be engaged, where it will be engaged. So for that, you have to choose some practical application. Now you are mostly involved in bodily and mental activities because it has its urgency. That is, I can't avoid it because urgent means urgent. You have to do it. No other option. Emergency, urgency. There is no option. But important activities जो important है, तो important को थोड़ा हम लोग always push it behind. थोड़ा बाद में देखूंगा, समय मिलेगा तो करूँगा, ऐसे always push it back. So if one who is serious in Krishna consciousness, who makes his life successful in this very life, he has to plan his life in such a way that he has to give enough time for the soul's upliftment. So that is why if someone is chanting 16 mala and whole day doing puja activities, that means his someone Kirtan part is there, inbuilt there, and other is person. And similarly, if you chanting 16 rounds, and after that if you read Srimad Bhagavatam and make some tikas and explanation and discussion and study with faith, then you will get. Who is actually giving lot of focus on his chanting names, he can chant more rounds, more than 16 rounds. And he need to do that because he want to focus on the name. But everyone has to give lot of time for chanting. Whatever he is set aside for chanting, that time has to be very particular, means that has to be very distinctive, means there should not be any distraction while chanting name, because only Kale Nama Rupe Krishna. This is very much essential. So, I don't like to discuss so much about your present situation because as a student or doing some company job or some other, that I don't like to discuss much because you can manage it. Any problem is there, just discuss some problems then you can sort it out. But spiritual life, we never did before. We never practiced before. So we are very neophyte. That is why we need a lot of need to do a lot of attention for this project. So I discussed yesterday briefly with Sudarshan that we should have at least now two projects. One is Harinam project and another is the Varnashram project. So Varnashram project is that on 1st January we have discussed the simple living. So the very basic preliminary activities, the foundation of Varnashram is actually Gurukul. If you teach them nicely, the parents will be involved, other people will be little bit involved. So many people will be involved because everyone give lot of attention to the small child. Their own sons and daughters. So because everyone putting lot of attention, effort to give education to the young children. So if you give attention and give lot of planning project there, then automatically our whole simple living, Varnashram, community development, so many things will be automatically grow. So so how do you like to do that? So because we have to plan nicely and then we have to do practical work. So I'd like to spend time with you. So if you kindly give sometimes, and then it will be fine. I see if you are a little bit compassionate to other people, family man and common people. Compassionate means what? Compassionate means if you are worried about others people suffering, then you are compassionate. If you want to do something for the others people recovery from their suffering, then you are compassionate. If you feel pain seeing others suffering, then you are compassionate. If you are compassionate, then you will preach. If you are compassionate, your spiritual life will be constantly, it will simply grow. Because compassionate nature originally comes from Krishna. Krishna is Karuna, compassion, very compassionate. If we become compassionate to other people, then Krishna becomes very happy and he will help us and he will be very pleased that yes, he is understand my ideology, psychology. If you understand Krishna's mood, then we can draw his attention. So could you give me time, your time, at least 3 days a week?
So,
Just 1 hour. How many of you want to? Very good. Anyway, I'm going to having 3 classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I like to give this class also Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 6 to 7. So because of 1 hour discussion only. So before that, if you have some planning, we'll discuss next today is Thursday.
yes.
Will you come tomorrow? Friday?
Yes.
If someone cannot come, then you can come Monday. Means anyone can miss it, no problem. I don't like to force you. If you can manage it, it's nice. If you are out of station, then that is different thing. But if you don't come musically, then this is not good. You have to be determined that I'm saying means saying means doing, not that saying for the sake of saying. Right. That is why we like to discuss Brahmacharya class, Vasudekam, Bangmai Tapa Uchyate, Bangmai Tapa. Don't speak. If you're not able to do that, do it accordingly. Don't speak. You will remain always pure. You will be contaminated because of your words only. You think twice, thrice, then say, yes, I will do. Otherwise, if you are not sure, then you should say that I will try my best. But if you say yes, that means to make it yes, you should make it yes or you should die.
Make it yes or die.
Make it yes or die. Make it yes or die.
Yes.
प्राण जाए पर वचन न।
Exactly what I'm saying.
What is your one type of your identity? Your subtle identity. You are with that person because you in the form of Bangmai, because you have given words. So if you maintain words like that, very quickly you will understand the effect of chanting. भाषण का जो प्रभाव होता है ना, भाषण सत्य होने से सब कुछ सत्य हो जाता है. So very nice. So today I like to say something about Varnashram, because that day I was talking about the principle. Simple living. You all agree with simple living, because simple living saves a lot of time. If if we have lot of time and healthy body, then we can give that much time for our chanting and philosophizing, all other things, all other project we can give. If you give more time, you will get more effect, result. You see, if you have a shop or business, if you give more time, you will get more benefit. If you give less time, you will get less benefit, less income. Wherever you give more time, you will get the more result. Similarly, if you save some time from the uh, body, family, society, and save some time to give to Krishna, then Krishna will give us lot of attention to us. How we can give time to Krishna? Because if you study his literatures and chanting his names and are doing something for his pleasure, particularly preaching, so he will be very much happy. So I have already started one society, cooperative society. So if you work under cooperative society, then we can. It is a we'll have a opportunity to render service whole of Assam. We have a different ISKCON centers, and so many followers are there. From the cooperative society, we can have our own income. So, as a student or you are doing some service, side by side, if you have some small income, this will be helpful for your future, and your family will be also happy, and at the same time you will understand what is the project. So because cooperative society is registered to get help from the government. Government is helping under cooperative society. They give lot of money in cooperative society than other trust and NGOs. So because we are working together, that is why one cooperative officer said that ISKCON are actually doing cooperative, but it is non-organized cooperative. So if you do organized, then they will give us some facilities. So I found one I found in YouTube one young girl. She was IIT, but she gave up her other job and spent time for vermicompost, and she earned yearly 70 lakhs, like that. So one young student, he was actually applying means he was inclined to do MBBS. He turned to agriculture, and he was awarded by Modi ji, because he was showing some very practical examples and giving teachings other farmers, young farmers. and he's saying that within a 3 acres of land, he is earning 1 lakh per month. Means 3 acre, 12 bucks in a year. So, if examples are there, why you cannot do all these things? You can do, but this is not our actual goal. Actual goal to get Krishna, meet Krishna, see Krishna, find Krishna, make our life blissful, happy. This is our goal. Actually, we should do all these things to promote the society in a uh, Vedic style of living. This is our child motto. Means because we are in the society. Society has given us service to us because family and society. We are indebted to societies and families. So we should also do something for the society's upliftment. So that is why we will do this way. Whatever you could not get in your childhood, that we should give to the young child from the age of 5. They can learn all the artistic philosophy and all these things. They can get it. So, so tomorrow we'll discuss this point in practical way. What to do, how to do. So today I like to give some glimpse of other project also. Suppose Harinam project. Harinam project is that we can because a whole dharma in Kali Yuga dharma is directly, indirectly is linked with Harinam. So you should study about Harinam. Means any books actually promoting Harinam, Harikatha. Harikatha is promoting Harinam. So we should discuss philosophy and such a way that how we can intensify our Harinam. And we can concentrate more on Harinam. We can go into the Harinam. We can enter into the name. So for that, we have to do lot of research. Research means research are already done. Just we have to collect all the information and we should do it practical in our life. So for that, this is our prime and essential and important object. So that is why whatever we do, wherever we busy, we should give lot of time for chanting. Because Krishna's name is non-different from Krishna. So just we have to realize it. We should feel it, that's all. But where from we get inspiration? Impetus will comes from where? So that we should discuss. For that we have to have some Harinam seminar, Harinam retreat, or 6 hours Harinam, 64 Mala Harinam, or studying Srimad Bhagavatam and some other books. Like that, we should give lot of attention on Harinam. So for that, if you dedicate your time, good. If you don't like to do other things, if you concentrate on reading, writing, discussing, preaching Harinam, that is best and good. But we are not, okay, you can do. So, we are not very stable people. We are very chanchal. Our mind is big chanchal. So that is why we do some work in practical work, means physical activities, physical action must be there. Otherwise, we can't be peaceful simply by standing. Because we like to eat, We're fond of eating. We are fond of eating. We get a lot of pleasure from eating. So, if you eat, two problems come. One is, if you overeating, you will get tired. You will lose your valuable time. You cannot give lot of attention to sadhana. And if you eat less, then you will fall in sick. If you eat properly, then your health will be properly managed, and you will not, because you are not eating over. Overeating is not there. That is why you will not feel sleepy. Tiredness will be not there. You will be strong and stout, and the mind will be very peaceful. But normally our problem is we have a tendency to eat over. कुछ अच्छा मिलने से ज़्यादा खा लें, ज़्यादा कपड़ा मिलने से, ज़्यादा कुछ अच्छा आइटम मिलने से we eat more. And इससे क्या प्रॉब्लम होता है, अभी क्या है, whatever vegetables we are eating, all vegetables are all are poisonous vegetables. They are putting lot of pesticides and chemical fertilizer. That is why if you eat tomato, cauliflower, a lot of gas is forming. And that way you feel disturbed. So that is why organic farming is very much needed. If you get proper vegetables, healthy vegetables, and you can have a healthy body, and it will be nourished. It will nourish our spiritual upliftment, means it will help us with a stable body, good body, healthy body. That is why we have to spend a lot of time, because we are spending a lot of time for eating and related to eating life, means earn money, doing marketing, all these things, a lot of time is there. Yukta hara viharasya. Yukta hara, if you manage eating habits, then automatically sleeping habit will be limited and controlled. This is Krishna said that Yukta hara, it is a kind of yuga bhavati. It is a kind of yuga. Yukta hara viharasya. Yukta sapna means sleeping. Yukta avabodhaisya. Yukta karmasu. This all, yukta means limited, properly. If you do in a proper way, eating, sleeping, mating, and working, in a proper way, then it is a yoga. That yoga, in which Krishna said, dukha. It will remove our dukkha, means disease condition. Dukkha ha or dukkha da. Then it's Yasuda, Kirtida, Shubhada. Like dukkha ha. Sukha. If you put ha, means it will take away. Haran. Ha means haran. Da means donation, giving. Dukha means you will be free from all dukkhas. Physical pain will be not there. Means no suffering. Krishna says no suffering. Actually, Krishna designed body in such a way that actually this body is supposed to give us a pleasing situation, a happy life. Because he is very compassionate, very merciful. Why he will put us in a difficult way? He will not put us in a difficult way. He actually put us to enjoy something, experience something. That is why he has given us this body. And he said that if you know how to use it properly, then you will be free from always dukkha. There will be no dukkha, no pain. So we have to learn this art. That is why the art of living, they are supposed to teach all these things, how to live, life. So, the Harinam project, all these things has to be also discussed. Otherwise, can't sit properly. If you sit properly, and if he is weak and tired, then he can't sit properly long, and he will feel sleepy and he will feel tired, and he will be disturbed, so many things. So, all these things, so many things are there. You see, before giving 1 hour class, it's not a so easy thing. I have to prepare nicely. What to do, how to do. That is why preaching is not an easy thing. Speaking is not an easy thing. Actually, all the teachers, professors, they have to prepare before. Then only they can speak 1 or 2 hours. Otherwise, keeping one book and just going on repeating and saying something, it is easy. But to assimilate this knowledge in our life, that type of preaching is very difficult. To make people understand the philosophical point or make it accessible to his life is very practical, is very difficult. That is why we can become a teacher, but we cannot become a guru. Sorry, anyway, teacher and guru, we don't find different. Teacher and ashaya, there is two different. Ashaya means who is actually giving practical he himself is a practical example, and he showing the practical path how to go through and what phases he will get in between and how he will reach the goal. To become a acharya is not an easy thing. Our present guru, they say that only Prabhupada was the acharya. Now no one is acharya. We are actually guru, not the acharya. We are just following Srila Prabhupada. That way we are entitled as a guru. But acharya is very different. So preaching is everyone trying to become an acharya, but it is not so easy. So acharya means you have to give the practical aspect of your life, practical way of life. So because I want to discuss this point, and I like to engage yourself in a practical way of life, so that you can realize something, you can feel something better or present. So for that, we have to do a lot of homework to sit before you. I have to do a lot of homework, then only it will be possible. It will be possible to present 1 hour presentation. Anyway, today I like to end here. Any questions, comments?
Prabhuji, you speak about the practical application when we chant and we apply with we read books and lectures. So regarding book reading and lecture hearing, so how we can manage our time, which is more important, book reading and lecture hearing?
Which one is more important?
Huh?
Which one is more important?
Yes, which one is more important?
both are important because books reading enhance your chanting.
He is asking about book reading and lecture hearing.
So actually, sometimes if we read the books, sometimes it is difficult to understand. But if we hear the lecture, then it will be easy to understand. So, which is better, lecture hearing or book reading?
Now you won't get the lecture according to your desire. Lectures are ready-made lectures. Lectures are giving not the what you want. That lecture you won't get. What lecture is available, you are just hearing. That's all. Suppose you have some questions. To get the answer, you like to hear some lectures. But that lecture is not available. But you will not get that lecture.
Then we have to study.
So better to study. Better to study and make notes. And if you hear some lectures, if you get some time, you take hear lectures also. But study is more important because you can meditate particular point. In hearing, while hearing, you can't meditate because he has a limited time. He has to speak so many things. So you have to stop it and you have to note it down. That way, if you're hearing, that is fine. If you just hearing for the sake of hearing, I do not hear. Actually, studying means if you read one paragraph, you have to extract the essence of the paragraph. At least if you make one sentence out of the whole paragraph. That way, if you study, then after that, you study your note. Don't need to go through books. If you go second time, you will extract new aspect of your what you couldn't notice it before. That way, understanding is there. So, if you study first, if you make notes, the second time if you going to make notes, you will feel, oh, such a silly notes I have made before. No use. So your second note will be far better than the first note. So like that you can understand that you are going deep into the subject matter. So if you study nicely and make notes, you will enjoy it like anything. I know. You will enjoy. Because you see, your distraction is not there while reading. But while chanting, lot of distraction is there. And you may not focus on chanting. And hearing, actually, you see, sometimes speaker speak some stories. That way, he is spending lot of time. So from one story, you can get 1-2 lessons. But to understand that lesson, he is actually presented the story in such a nice way that you will feel that it is very practical. Though it is very old story, but it is very practical for me, for present time. That way you can learn how to present philosophy in particular audience. So from hearing you can learn art of speaking also, art of presenting philosophy. that is helpful. But if you make notes from there, is far better. But you see, okay, I'm not going to continue because I like to stop 7 o'clock. So if I maintain my time, then you will maintain your time. If I fail to maintain, then you will also fail to maintain. So, we'll discuss tomorrow because you are giving me 1 hour. If you give me 1.5 hours, then